Hello everybody and welcome back to Cold Steel 4. So, it's time for us to move on with Altina's bonding event. Look at how bad that A gets when we get close.
Okay.
It gets real bad. It actually does fall where you look. Anyway, let's get on with Altina's bonding event and then get on with the others. I really gotta get this act finished along with whatever the intermission act is supposed to be after this.
Okay.
I gotta get that done, and tomorrow is more Genshin stuff, but I won't be doing that tomorrow. Altina, who are you talking to? Oh, Instructor Reen, actually. Perfect timing. Would you mind giving this a listen, Reen? Who's talking? Ask the question. George. Thank you for your help earlier. No problem. It sounds like you were able to have a good chat with Scarlet. I like that. Thanks again for keeping an eye on Crow for me. Oh, no, I didn't do much, really. So, did you happen to have information concerning the workshop? Yeah, I actually have something I'd like to get Altina's confirmation on. Figured I'd get in touch with her via the Courageous 2. Something you want confirmation on? The headquarters for the Black Workshop is located at the base of the Grainbore mountain range. However, it appears to have been abandoned at some point. It is completely deserted now. What? You mean the place where I was held captive? The very same. Not only is Albert gone, but he took enormous stores of research data and experimental Albert soldats with him. When I checked around this time yesterday, it had been wiped clean. I had no idea they were planning anything like that. Maybe I simply wasn't trusted with the information. I was hoping I could get your thoughts on this, Altina, seeing as that's where you're originally from. I wish I had something useful to share. Unfortunately, my memory of that time is still a bit hazy. However, I think this might actually prove to be a good opportunity for us. How so? I'm trying to track them down now, so I can't really help directly, but if you're interested, you should have enough time to investigate the workshop site before we head to the next shrine. Gotcha. Well, it definitely could be a good chance to find out some new information. Though the probability of finding anything conclusive there is likely close to nil. Still, I don't think it would be an entirely fruitless endeavor. There could be intel on Zauber soldats, S-weapons, the combat shells, and homunculi like me and Milliam. Altina. I've secured it, whatever infiltration route. I know it's asking a lot for you to trust me, given the mess I've made of things. If you do decide to do this, though, please contact me through Altina. Yeah, you bet. I'll be making preparations just in case. Did I hit the button to spend time with Altina? No, I didn't. The Black Workshop is completely deserted. We don't know why, but this could be our chance to investigate it. There could be intel on Zauber soldats, S-weapons, the combat shells, and homunculi like me and Milliam. Altina. Well, it's understandable that it would be on her mind. It may be completely deserted, but it is the Gnome's headquarters, so I think we're gonna need some help. Should I get in contact with George and go investigate the Black Workshop? The Black Workshop? We need to consider the risks, but there's a lot we could potentially gain by checking it out. Let's fill everyone in first, and then get into contact with George. Understood. I'll tell everyone right away. Oh boy. I need to refill my drink. So this is the Black Workshop. It used to be the Gnome's HQ, huh? They might still be using it in some capacity. You never know. Angelica, do you remember the last time we were here? Clear as day. The mask didn't mess with my memories from that time. You guys had to take on the Chancellor, the Steel Maiden, and the Blazing Demon all at once. It was crazy. Now it's all still and quiet. Frankly, it's unsettling. Not a soul in here, besides us. Feels abandoned. These conditions are ideal for us. We can conduct our investigations without interference. Okay, we'll go to this weapon lab. I've been curious about the origins of my Berserker and Sherway's Testarossa. When we met in Stargazer's tower, we were enemies. Now we're working together? Who would have thought? Yeah, feels old. Don't stab me in the back, please, Doobly. Or wait, you said Doobie. Don't come up with pet names for me. As for us, we'll check out the combat shell in Zauber's Solid Research Lab. Maybe Albert left behind his research notes or something. You're going to the homunculus lab, correct? Will you be okay? Yes, I've been there once before, when we came to save Instructor Reen. It's where Milliam and I were born. Maybe there's still something there to learn. Yes, maybe. Let's see what we can find. The Courageous Two will be patrolling the area around you. Return at once if you're in danger. We'll be waiting here. Let us know if anything goes wrong. Alright, everyone. Yeah, alright. Everyone knows what to do, so let's get started. I think I know what these are. Oz series incubation tanks. Test subjects which failed to become Milliam or me. They were discarded when we were born. That's disgustingly cruel. The DG cult was researching something similar a few years ago. Instructor Reen. What the? An Oz Mirage. It's an archaism manufactured at the Black Workshop based on an Ouroboros design. Seems to be inactive. Perhaps it malfunctioned, and they left it behind when they moved to a new base. Huh? I regret the things I did when I was escaping before. I didn't do anything to this particular unit, but still. I feel sorry for it, left like this. Let me at least lean it against the wall. Instructor. That machine that I guessed we could possibly revive Milliam in. What's this white capsule? It doesn't look like an incubator. I noticed it when we were last here. Because it's in this area, it must have been involved in the Oz series research. It's deactivated and locked. Something about it bothers me, but it's not like we'll find out more just by looking at it. But why does it seem so familiar? Empty tanks. Oz. Wait. 73 and 74, that's... Yes. These are the tanks where Milliam and I were grown.
So this girl's my sister, huh? Sorry, I don't know if we'll remember this, but when you get outside, let's make sure to meet up and play together, okay?
How odd. This place is so lifeless and desolate. And yet, it fills me with nostalgia somehow. That's completely normal, Altina. It reminds you of your sisterly bond with Milliam. Yes, I suppose that must be it. That bond was once the only thing I knew I could trust. Both Milliam and I were created for the sole purpose of becoming the sword. This knowledge was hidden from us and sealed deep within our memories, but we always sensed it. That's why I envy Milliam. Altina. She sacrificed herself to protect those dear to her, even though it meant becoming the sword.
I must protect. I must. Reen,
Yuna, Kurt, Muse, Ash, William, everyone.
That's what I wanted to. I wasn't afraid of what might happen to me. I'm sure that is precisely how Milliam felt as well. Although, the Milliam that the spectral moon mirror showed us had regrets.
Guess I should say sorry, though, for not being strong enough. I wanted to be able to say, I saved the day. That I helped protect everyone. But I never thought I'd cause you guys all this grief instead.
I finally understood that myself. It dawned on me when you saved me at the Isengard mountain range the other day. Oh. I appreciate the sentiment, but please don't do that again. Talk things through with someone. Don't just rush out on your own. I won't be able to take it if I lose you too. I see. I was really panicked. Yes, I had never seen that much fear in your eyes before.
It seems that even someone as dependable as you has a vulnerable side. So, during those moments of weakness, I want to be the one to protect you.
That's kind of you. You've changed a lot, Altina. Though, I'm not very sure if I've played a role in it. I'm really impressed by how you've grown. But thank you. I'm honored that you care about me so much, Altina. You're welcome. What's the matter? It's nothing, I'm experiencing an emotion I find difficult to put into words. It is different from what I feel toward Yuna or Kurt. How do I say it? It is joyous, but a bit suffocating, and there's warmth and excitement as well. Is this familial affection? I know of that last word. I've heard it before, but I can't say it now. I've read about various kinds of love. Is this the same kind that Elisa and Elise feel toward you? I don't know. Maybe it's best if you take it easy. I'm sure you'll figure it out for yourself in time. I mean, you still have a lot to learn about feelings and stuff. Take it one step at a time.
Instructor, it would seem you're trying to hide something. Perhaps you'd like to share? Or is your mind filled with inappropriate thoughts?
Huh? Of course not. It's true that she's become more emotionally mature. I'm both happy and concerned, thinking about her future. Yeah, Altina feeling actual love for Reen, like I want to be with you kind of love? See, that's like Eustace and Milliam right there. I can't see that happening. I just can't. It doesn't work to me. Despite its dark history, this is the place where I was born. It's very dear to me. I'm only able to think of it that way now thanks to everything I've learned from you and the rest of Class 7. I hope I can keep relying on your support. Yeah, I really look forward to seeing how you grow from here. Yeah... Me and Reen are kinda uncomfortable with that. Leaves. Radio Trista. Wait. Huh? Like, do you have a crush on the guy or what? Anyway, you couldn't go in here before. They wanted me to come to Radio Trista, but she was already talked to. Huh. Okay. Today, not today, the last few days have been a bit both busy and also not busy. Some days have been me helping out Zach with things, some has been family time, and other things are just like, I'm not feeling well that day. But I gotta get some footage done today, even though I do have a headache right now. Quiet days like this are perfect for getting some cleaning and laundry done. I suppose we've all gotten pretty used to working here. Not that I could ever put our hometown out of my mind completely, of course. I also really do, like I said, I want to get this act done, and whatever's after this, so I can be ready for my birthday comes around. Now that Elo's back, work isn't even half so stressful anymore. We haven't had too many customers today either. Maybe I'll spend some time off with Bella and Autumn. Life's been tough for us ever since that fateful day. We could all use a break. You seem quite fond of those flowers, Artem. Yeah, they're growing up nice and strong ever since I started giving them water. Hey, Miss Edel, I wanted to ask you something. And I can't forget I'm trying to get things for Winston's birthday video as well. That is also taking time. I got so much damn shit. Let me guess, you want to take them back to your village? By all means, I've got plenty of seeds to plant more. The cold doesn't bother these plants too much, so as long as you take care of them, they should start blooming soon enough. You mean it? I can really have them? Yay, I'll take good care of them, I promise. I think, yeah, even Zach said he's going to be available around tomorrow and the rest of the week, I think. So I don't know, I'm not having Cold Steel 4 Act 3 and whatever is after this done for a bit. It's getting pushed, but I guess that's alright. It's okay. If it gets done later, it just gets done later. I still need to look up a thing for that stuff there. Wait, what's that? God, that's a lot of health. That old battle axe Imelda showed us earlier. She held us something fierce and took all the good stuff. Oh well, I did get my hands on some intriguing intel on Crossbow Return. I'm really gonna have to get setting now. Business seems to be going well. Pardon me. Hey guys, nice to see you again. Or nice to see you again. Ah, President the Ashen Chevalier. Good to finally meet you. Likewise. Thank you for helping my students. I'm sorry I can't do anything to repay you properly, but... Don't sweat it. Important thing is we're all safe. You, me, the crew, the little miss, and your pals alike. Besides, it's not like we don't have a personal stake in all this. In the end, this is gonna help our families back home in Leavesville Borough. So we'll be right by your side, fighting the way only we can. Or, you know, help you move troops and stuff around. That's sort of what we do. I appreciate it. Really. We'll keep that in mind. Let's see if anyone is in the Bobcat too. You never know when something's hidden. Okay, nobody's in here. Wait a minute. No, I thought something like was different out there that you could probably see from the window. But I guess not. It's just that the people aren't there though. Ooh. I can totally see doors in the Calvard games, like you just walk through it and you don't load. Because there's not too many doors where you do that. There will be no more door loading. Again, this should be the music that's... I didn't see that before. This should be the music that's playing on the Courageous 2 right now. My, I was sure it'd take a bit longer. Thanks to you, we have all of our parts now. Couple delivery service, was it? Father Kevin told me about them. They seem very reliable. He mentioned Kevin. Well, if it isn't Reen. It's been a spell. Glad to see you're still alive and kicking. Hold on, I know you. We met in Leaves this spring, didn't we? Got in one, man. I never would have made those deliveries without your help. It's kinda embarrassing thinking back on it, though. I already knew my ass from my elbow. This time, though, I delivered the parts of the Merkaba in no time flat. I've got a lot of stuff going on outside of work, but you don't get better by cutting the corners. Now I do every job as best I can. I like the way you think. I'll do the same. I really can't thank you enough. Not just for the supplies, but also for getting us permission to stay here, too.
Oh, think nothing of it. The Fullards know how to take care of their friends. We even have Father's blessing to do as we please in this matter. Now more than ever, we need to band together under Thor's banner. Don't hesitate to call us on for anything.
Thank you again. I'll keep that in mind. Thankfully, Rosie and his people in her corner. I think everything is going back to normal and ahead of schedule, all thanks to you. She is truly a blessing. I want Father Thomas to learn from her example. I guess even the Gralswood and Sugar Thomas seems to have a reputation for being, unique. Why, hello everyone. Ferris. I can't believe even you and Josette are on board now too. Well, I'm just here delivering some spare parts for the Merkaba. It needed a few parts that are only manufactured by the Foundation. It's nice to know we can finally make the repairs we need to. That really is a relief. If these parts are made by the Foundation, does that mean you imported them directly from Le Mans? Let's just say I didn't get a receipt. My buddies on the Bobcat 1 helped me out. Better for you if we just leave it at that. I've also been trying to use my family's wealth to obtain any additional supplies we might need. I have a feeling we're going to be pinning a lot of hopes on the Merkaba in the battles to come. It is the least we can do to ensure that the ship is properly cared for. Thanks, I really appreciate it. We're counting on you, everyone. Alright. Let's see, there's only, wow, 2 places that I need to go to. The rounds are really short this time. Like, extra short. Might as well just go here. Now that Roach has been drafted, the tavern feels emptier than ever. Miranda and I have faith he'll come back safe and sound. I'll take care of this tavern until we can all be together again in times of peace. Besides, Miranda's agreed to let me stay here now I'm entranced from my father. I'll work hard to earn my keep and repay her kindness. Well, they don't really have anything to talk about. She has a quest. There's really... I just gotta remember there's a quest there.
The preparations to move have been completed.
I do apologize for such a selfish request. Think nothing of it, Your Highness. It's completely understandable. Oh, Mother, it's so great to see you. How have you been? Alphen, if it isn't you, I see you've been accompanied by several members of Thor's as well. Please excuse us, Your Highness. Are you going somewhere?
I've arranged a visit for Her Highness to St. Ursul Hospital in Crossbell.
We were planning to go to Crossbell later. Could it be? It is as you suspect. The Emperor's surgery is to be performed tomorrow evening. I've been granted permission to see him before he's taken into the operating room. Really? That's wonderful news. I'm so glad to hear that. Me too. Governor Regnines, thank you for making the arrangements.
It was the least I could do. In fact, I must ask that you excuse my impudence up until now.
Oh, there's no need for that. You've done so much for us, really. You kept me well informed of my children's movements, along with Prince Olivert's and the fine people of Thor's. And Lucy, thank you for being in communication with the hospital. I am very grateful for all the explanations of my husband's condition and the details of the operation. I know that my heart will be much more at ease when I meet with him now. It's been an honor to be in your service, Your Highness. Grand Prince Albert also considers Emperor Eugen as a dear friend. We will do everything we can to support you. You have my utmost gratitude. You've been such a help already. We will be praying that the operation is a success. Please take care on your journey, Your Highness. Tell Father that we're all well. I will. Be sure to look out for Prince Alfred for me. Of course. Things are looking up, aren't they, Your Highness? Even if there are still worries about the operation. Yes, at least Mother will be by his side. Governor Regnies, allow me to express my gratitude to you. Mother's visit to the hospital is only possible thanks to your deft negotiating with the government. I'm afraid you exaggerate my insignificant deeds, Your Highness. With the Great Twilight reaching its peak, the Imperial family's movements are the least of their concerns. Oh, I see. I suppose you're not in their sights at all right now. It's just the same as how they've been treating us, actually. That's exactly why there are still possibilities that lie before us. Operation Jormungand or Operation Neil Mirage. I see. So you're not just here for the Empress then. Didn't you visit the mansion at St. Arc as well? I believe I can let you fill in the blanks there. Rimaferia is looking ahead in an attempt to determine the best means of countering what's to come. Accepting refugees, managing the support infrastructures, and handling affairs in the aftermath of the war. They're taking every possible scenario into consideration, and analyzing them down to the minute detail. Of course, in our hearts we wish to support the third path you're all working towards, but Rimaferia is a small country with little power. That's exactly why we have to put up a fight. Lucy, those words alone mean more than you could know. And I think there is room for us to cooperate. If it's about intel or medical information, I should be able to help. I'll be sure to contact you again. We have some meetings scheduled. I'm sorry, but we have to hurry off. There isn't much time left. We have to use it wisely. Right. We'll be looking forward to seeing what you come up with. What happened? Oh, there was that. I was like, what was that? Let's see. Made. Just made. Just made. Can I ever go here? Oh, go in the waterway. Secretary, official, butler. If there's anyone in here. Ah, yes. Yes, we can expect to see refugees pouring into the maritime provinces, beginning with Womer and possibly extending into the north coast. That's why we ask that you inform the people personally, so that we might prevent as much tragedy as possible. Adios. This may be more than I'm equipped to handle as my role as an interim governor. But I agree with you, and I'll make it happen. If we can make even the slightest difference, we owe it to our citizens to do so. And we're running out of time. I better get to work. Why does everything seem quieter? Everything seems quieter. No, everything is at its... Everything is at it should be. I don't remember doing anything to it. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm just going deaf. Alright, well, we need to go to Alistair. I really hope that there's some way we can save, Winnie, or was it Leanne? I keep thinking it's either Winnie or... No, it's Leanne. I hope we can save her somehow. The damage happened a few days ago. I didn't think the situation would still be so bad. I really can't believe it. And there's no resolution on the mayor's proposal. I really do need to start packing. I'm still not convinced what any of this is. I'm still not convinced why any of this is.